Yeah, right. Yeah, because we're just enchanted humans. What is the matter with you, doggo? You sad?
You have
No one's
5th level
saying-
spells now, right?
Yeah.
Circle
Yeah.
of Power. The aura radiates from you 30-foot emanation. While in the aura, your allies have advantage on saving throws against spells or other magical effects. When an affected creature makes a saving throw against a spell or magical effect, it allows it save to take only half damage, takes no damage. Oh, that's cool. Flame Strike. I was really hoping you guys had some very interesting water-based spells.
I have none.
Well,
Really
Craigie
just,
has one.
Fire and light.
Technically.
But,
He got
Cool.
Cone of Cold.
Oh, no, not the same thing.
Oh, okay.
no,
Or at least not what I had in my mind. 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered at a point within range. Dex saving throw takes 5d6 fire, 5d6 radiant. Failed save or half as much on a success.
There's like upgraded.
Oh, Mr. What?
5th level glyph of warding.
Do you hear this guy?
Yeah, I
You
do.
hurl a bolt of light toward a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, it takes 4d6 raid, and the next attack roll made against it by the enemy next turn has advantage. Right.
Yeah, some of these are just up
Mislead.
levels. Yeah.
You gain the invisible condition
Mislead
at
is
the
new.
same time that an illusory double of you appears. That's interesting.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
It's really weird that like.
It's what's that called? After image.
Yeah, it's basically after image. Yeah. It's really strange that like that as a cleric I'm getting these like weird spells,
Boy.
but yet I can't summon thunder or lightning.
Well, it's
you know?
because it's Twilight.
I know. The last one on that list is what I really care about.
Summon
that I take.
Celestial.
Yeah. I saw that and I immediately was like, "Yup,
Oh, jeez.
I want it. I want it."
So 16 AC, up to a
Yeah.
maximum of 18 if you cast them as a defender only.
Oh my goodness. What?
Do you hear him?
Oh wait, no.
Yoink. Wow, it only has 40 HP though.
Yeah, but if he's in my Twilight Sanctuary, then it
Cooked.
doesn't matter.
When you cast a spell, choose Avenger or Defender. Your choice determines certain details in the stat block. The creature disappears when its hit points drop to 0. When the spell ends, the creature is an ally to you and your allies in the combat. The creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands. If you don't issue any, it takes the dodge action. Well, this is another thing like Monet's Steel Defender. You need to be very... The both of you need to remain wary of that. You must use a bonus action. Well, it's like... Yours is like Mena's, but slightly different. It says it obeys your verbal commands, which requires no action by you. But if you do not issue any, the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action.
I see. Yeah.
So Craigie is going to conjure his Book of Shadows during this rest.
Okay.
And he is going to approach Malath with it.
Okay. Okay.
What are you doing?
Before that takes place, I'm reading your stat blocks here. Phantasmal Killer. Tap into the nightmares of a creature you can see.
Nope,
within
what you
range.
want is features and traits.
I mean, I still need to read this. I haven't read
Oh,
this
well,
yet.
that's fair.
Nightmare of a creature you see within range. Create an illusion of you fear.
So,
only that creature's target makes a wisdom saving.
He is going to hold out the Book of Shadows on a very specific page to you, Malath, and he is going to ask you to write your name in it.
Is this like Death Note?
Can I read it? Can I read it? Is it a thing I can read?
You can try to read it, but it's in Eldritch. You can ask me what it says.
Yeah, sure, yeah. What does it say, Craigie? I sure hope he doesn't lie to me.
Hold on.
That's tempting.
What am I looking at?
Features and
Hex
traits.
warrior?
Features and traits. I will say it's like halfway down. It's directly above Pact Magic. It's between Pact Magic and Eldritch Smite.
You know, do I even
Okay,
care at this
hold on.
point? Maleth might just sign it without reading it anyway.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
what's the
This
worst I
is
can do?
oh
I mean,
wait,
he trusts
above
his
Pact
guy,
Magic.
Craggy.
Where?
Above Pact Magic, below Eldritch Smite.
I already signed.
There's
at-
nothing there for me. Oh wait, I haven't refreshed your page.
Upon asking, he will tell you. Craggy will tell you. It's for protection. Can't have my minion dying.
Okay, I see.
Are you about to become a multi-class into a warlock?
Is this a religion thing?
No.
Maybe backtrack
Okay.
that
Oh.
ninth cleric level. Make it up level 1.
You know, I think there's been enough trust between Maleth and Craigie that I wouldn't even question it. I'll just sign my name in the book. I'm not even gonna. Maleth would not even think twice. He'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Craggy is going to look around at the rest of the party
God
because
damn.
there are 3 spaces left available in this page. Craggy will approach Mena and ask her to put her name in the book.
What is this?
It's protection.
Alright, I don't care.
Alright.
Fine for it.
This is infinitely more funny because I'm the only one reading what this actually does.
That's why I said it so specifically.
Shit, I didn't. This
Um,
isn't gonna mess with like my bond with Aldebaran, right? Like I have or whatever.
that's a good point.
Your bomb?
Remember how like I looked into his eyes and like now I have
No,
this
you are
unwavering-
magically compelled to help Aldebaran at all times.
Okay, cool.
This
Uh,
doesn't change that.
All right.
Craggy will approach
fun.
Aldebaran with
Is that technically a curse?
the book. No.
No, not you.
Not technically.
Well,
Oh,
well, hold on. Isn't that that whole shtick? Is that an actual feature thing, or is that something you came up with?
No, that's part of it. It's part of the description of the background for that.
Okay, I thought that was the case.
Yeah.
I was just
Origin.
curious.
Yeah, it's an origin thing.
Because Aldebaran can read Eldritch, he can see what is all over the page.
this will be really telling.
If he shares.
No, his decision, I think, would be telling.
Oh, just don't want another fellow Eldritch dying out here, man. You know what I mean?
No, me
Hey.
same thing.
I mean,
I don't know. He had me sign that. I don't trust him.
I won't sign it, but I'll tell him to have to do it for everybody else. I'll let him know I have a means of saving myself if it comes down to it.
I'm gonna. By the way,
in,
if this doesn't come around naturally, Steven, I'm
You just
I'm
gonna
one.
do it to me?
Yeah, I'm 100% just gonna do it to you.
Okay. I figured that.
Oh.
was gonna be
It's
the
it's
case.
too good to not. And like
You're
I
right.
don't want to force you to have to like not roll the character, but like play the same character on the next playthrough with all that good writing gone to waste. So if everybody decides we're just good to roll and go fight Strahd, if that's what everybody
Oh, I'm
wants,
going like full bore on
then
that.
I'm
So if I
then I'm
die
just gonna
because of it,
fucking
then
I'm
that's-
gonna roast your cheeks.
That's what-
in Eldritch, in response to that, I'm gonna say, please? I live here, man.
Where did we write all that down, by the way? I should probably it's in your background, right?
You can still tell me no, but I'm gonna try again.
Or is it in notes?
Also, that was still in Eldritch. Or primordial. My apologies.
Did I?
We saved it somewhere. Did you notebook it on your
Yeah,
computer?
I think I just have it in the notepad. To be honest.
I need you to send that back to me.
All
Because
right.
I need the stats
Yeah.
and the timings that we decided on.
All right. I'm gonna move on. Oh God.
Yeah, I'll still like kind of wave you on. Like, no, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll just side eye you
There's
as I'm
others
walking
that may
away.
need it.
Craigie will next approach Elor and ask her to sign his book.
Sorry.
It's protection.
Alright.
Abby has 1,000 ball bearings on her.
Also, I wanted.
Why are you not making claymores?
I could've. So when I long rest, I can change my season, and with that, with my phase step, I chose summer, and immediately after I move and do my phase step, where the fuck is it? Each creature of my choice that I see within 5 feet takes fire damage.
Noted.
And with my homing strike with my psychic blades, I can throw my blade within a certain amount of feet of me, and where it lands, I teleport to that, and it vanishes.
Yeah, psionic teleportation.
Ooh.
By the way, I didn't realize that the rogue had a lot cooler subclasses in this particular section. There is a rogue that is very interesting. They're like a brawler, but they have like spells and abilities that make them do more damage the longer they've been in combat with an enemy. They're like it's like a sadist.
Weird.
It's really interesting.
Anyway, sorry. I'll sign
Bet.
Craigie's little thing, I guess. Or just
I can't wait for this book to be full.
we're gonna do it.
And Craigie, I know, right? Craigie will now approach.
Wait, how many more slots does he need?
This is the last one.
He needs more.
Morgan.
You can go fuck yourself.
You might want to.
I might want to. Morgan, on the other hand.
Morgan
Yeah,
also.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
true. Morgan
do
does have bad.
anything.
Yeah, she does have a bad
What's the
backstory
fucking
history
really not
with.
am I signing a random contract from a warlock?
Yeah, that actually tracks.
You can try it though. He wants to, but I would rather die.
You will.
Morgan is like, nah.
How many?
And he'll
people are
just,
left?
and at that, and the book will just conjure back away.
Wait. How many people? But there's
All the
4
time I
slots.
said
4
no.
slots, 6 people. So
And-
there should have been 1 person left.
It's
Even
My-
if Morgan didn't.
No, because myself
No.
doesn't count.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
We could have Carl sign it.
Yeah, but I don't know if
That's
Carl's awake.
true.
Where is he?
Oh, that's true, Brendan. You
He's on
should
my shoulder.
probably.
Well, I mean, we all rested.
So so it is. We can retcon that actually. Before you like put that book away, it's time freeze. Retcon time. Long rest happens. What are you doing with Carl?
Oh, me?
Like,
oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
like the camp. Yeah, like the camp is. You guys have now set up your camp. You like laid Carl down. He's still
Yeah.
playing dead.
As far as we're concerned, you're
Yeah,
laying
sorry,
next to a dead body.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm retconning this back to like when you guys
Yeah,
are first
yeah.
setting up camp.
Yeah,
Quote,
I'll say, I'll call out to him. I'll say, Carl, we're out of the cave now. You're safe to open your eyes. It's fine. It's just us. And hopefully he opens his eyes. Also, am I still big? And can I choose to be big?
You should be back to normal. I thought there was a time limit.
It is. It's like 10 minutes. Thank you. And then, I'll apologize to him. I'll say, I'm so sorry that we left you behind.
So sorry.
And that this happened to you, and we'll
I
never...
didn't realize I've been fucking muted, and my mic keeps
Oh.
doing dumb shit. God damn it.
Sorry. Did I interrupt
He's
you?
a full adult. He doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, we can't babysit him all the time.
So, Carl's gonna, like, jolt awake
Yeah.
after you tell him that,
He
and
was
he's gonna leap to his feet
sleeping
in
in your
surprise, and he's just gonna immediately double over and put his hands on his knees and start panting heavily.
Yeah.
And
Carl, you
before
should
you
eat
can
some
even get a word
food.
out, I'm gonna hit it. Steven, it's doing the same thing yours does. 1 second.
You unplug it, plug it back in.
Yeah.
Take it slow.
It keeps turning itself down. Is that working?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Before you even get a word out, he's just gonna immediately hug you.
Oh.
Carl.
I will, I'll pat him on the back and say, it's okay.
Carl,
You're safe
I
now.
thought you were dead
safe,
this
dude.
entire time.
Honestly, kind of forgot about him.
We're never letting you out of our sight.
Sorry, Carl. Well,
You're
we'll
sticking
forget
with us.
about you next time. It's
I
That's,
truly wish I was dead.
You wish you were dead?
Sorry, mate.
After what I went through. You guys left again. I signed up for another job, and this one went tits up immediately.
Carl, I love you.
Never been so scared. Fighting vampires was much easier than this.
This is your reward,
Yeah, they
Carl.
tend to be weaker physically. At least from my experience.
If you don't mind, I don't think I'm ever going to leave your party again. Please, for the love of God, don't leave me behind.
Carl, we're gonna need you in the coming fight.
Whoa. Hey, guys,
Craig
True.
is gonna hear this desperation and run over with his book and be like, Carl, sign the book.
I'll
It's
just say,
for
Carl,
your
I signed it.
protection.
Can I tell him that I
You
signed
say
it?
that immediately?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Brendan, I'm glad you said something. Yeah, reassured by Malath's words, Carl picks up the quill immediately and signs his name faster than anybody else. And he asks, well, what kind of protection? Do I never have to worry about it again?
About what?
At least once.
Death, dismemberment,
At least
disembowelment, bodily injury of any kind.
One
Uh,
time.
Once.
That's what you signed your name for.
Once.
Once is better than none.
And he'll whisper the rules to Carl at least. But tell him that the pact states that if he tells any of the other party members these rules that he explodes.
He begins to you notice his knees start to
actually
shake and he
believe
just
that.
like he like shakes up a rattly gauntlet to you and gives you a thumbs up. If you don't mind, I think I'm going to go to bed now.
He
I'll,
soiled his armor, he was so scared.
He
Aw,
passes out,
prestidigitation.
standing up, and falls to the ground.
I'll,
Hey, give him some rations before he passed out. I feel like he needs some carbs.
Carbs.
honestly, I'm just surprised that his armor survived against all.
And as far as you guys are concerned, the only thing you know is I told Carl the rules and he passed out.
This is a perfect opportunity for Mena.
To loot his body?
No, Malath raised a very good question. How is it that Carl, one, came across this armor, because none of you figured that out,
Oh.
and two, why it seems to be relatively unscathed?
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, you said it was bloodied.
Sure,
I'm not that bright.
but his armor wasn't damaged.
That's true. How did?
I would think an
Or
artificer would be
Forte
curious.
is not.
Main plate mail is pretty strong against slashing.
Something.
Does
Curiosity
the
is
artificer
in my
want to
nature.
explore that?
I do kind of.
Sure. Would you like to tinker with his armor whilst he's passed out?
Yes.
Gonna take his
I would
armor
like to
after
get
he
off this
passed out.
tent. I just realized I was standing where the tent was.
Sure, roll a d20 with advantage. I
Steven,
don't actually have a check for this for you, but
prepare, remove curse. We might need it.
Oh,
well, I said with advantage,
yeah.
so you gotta roll one more time anyway.
Yeah,
Why?
that one was really bad.
He may have been turned.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh.
Let's say this is a. One moment.
Why? Because his armor wasn't scathed?
Who knows?
Let's say this
we
is
could use a
a
vampire on our side.
investigation check. So
Oh,
plus 6,
okay.
so it's a 16.
Yeah.
We can keep the
You
curse.
you investigate his armor, and now that it's been prestidigitated, and you get a clear look at it, your artificer skill very clearly dictates to you that this armor is made out of adamantite.
oh shit.
Guys, Carl's loaded!
Homie's got that expensive shit.
Carl,
We've got a sugar daddy!
Can I search his
Carl.
person?
yes, you can. Would you roll a sleight of hand check?
Wait,
yeah.
we shouldn't steal from him. He just had
I'm
the
not
worst.
No, she's not stealing.
Oh,
She's
sorry,
just
sorry.
checking his
Checking his
body.
pockets.
I'm
Yeah,
She's
for
just,
sure.
he's just
Okay.
running his pockets
Heal
real
him up.
quick.
He's like, oh,
He's running his pockets real quick.
is this a?
Alright, and that's plus
I just don't
10,
hurt
so a
enemies.
21.
Yeah, you find a mysterious little red leather-bound book in one of his pouches,
I-
inscribed with eldritch runes.
Oh. Can I grab it? I'm not gonna steal it off of him. I'm gonna put it back.
Wait, no.
Just-
Wait, Craigie wants
you
to
can
snatch
read
the
it.
book.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Well, you guys don't know yet, but I was gonna
Yeah, you
ask
guys don't
Craigie. I
Well,
was like,
do you want to attempt to open the book first?
I'm gonna ask
Or do
Craigie
you
to
wanna just
come
hand it
over. I'm not gonna give it to Craigie, but I'm gonna ask him to come over
Sure.
and take a look at it.
Sure, Craggy, you walk over and lay eyes on this small red leather-bound notebook, and you immediately sense an immense dark power radiating from it.
Carl found a
Ah.
bond. Carl's first pack.
Can I try to detect what kind of dark magic this is?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Does anybody have detect?
Can I do it with
Does detect evil and good?
Can I do it with our advantage because I'm a warlock, and it's a similar.
No.
Fuck you. Worth a shot.
It makes sense. You'll see why.
If I succeed.
Fuck.
That's a 7.
Well, it's a good thing he's asleep. You could technically do it again.
Let's keep scanning.
What's he
Yeah.
rolling?
Would you like to sit down with the book for like let's say like 30 minutes?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, you sit down with the book and you study it.
All right. Let's keep.
This next roll is with advantage. You have now studied this book for an hour.
Craigie's strong suit.
Wait, don't I have something that can up ability checks and whatnot?
Maybe. Do you have guidance?
Yeah.
A 10.
I
12.
think we have 2 people with guidance.
10.
Actually.
It's only a +2?
Yes. That's why I
You
said.
said Arcana. It's int.
Mine's only
Yeah, that's true. It
+2.
isn't.
That's not
Flash
charisma.
Flash of genius.
I could check it. I have a +4 to Arcana.
I feel like a 12 is reasonably okay here.
I'll even give Craggy a nice, confident slap on the back and give him guidance.
Inspiration? Oh, guidance? Okay, sure.
Hey,
Add
why
a
did
guidance.
Not even take a spell
So it's
slot. Is it a
12 plus what?
cantrip?
Cantrip. Plus a
Dude.
1d4.
You realize you could
There we
tap
go,
it
16.
There we go.
time,
16. Okay, cool.
Brendan,
I
as a
know.
bonus action?
You, after studying this book,
Even in
after not
combat?
being able to immediately describe it, you realize that this book is the work of a djinn.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Dark power indeed, but not an eldritch bond.
Jin's aren't the worst.
They are.
not the worst.
They're the worst.
The worst.
They just come with
The
a lot
worst.
bigger penalties a lot of the time. They're like
Yeah.
I'd rather
they're
make
like
a deal with
Eldritch
Strahd
bonds, but worse.
Like
You
dollar
would
often
never
than
store,
not.
deal with Strahd.
dollar
Then a
store
gin.
Eldritch Bond.
Dollar store bond. You know what? Some of us
Okay,
don't
so
have
now
good
that you've
options.
identified it as a Jin's book, what would you like to do?
What do we know about Jin's books? I guess that's my question. What do I know?
Ask the monster. Hunter.
You could make a history check.
Yeah, that's the
Sweet.
monster hunter, man.
Oh, yeah, that too. You could bring it to Aldebaran. You guys could work in tandem. He is a monster hunter.
Probably
He could
fought
make a
djinn
history
before.
check on.
Let's
fact
get
that it's a
primordial then. Hey yo, Mir.
I forgot the goddamn accent.
Take a look
Jesus.
at my teeth.
Aldebaran, you look over to see Craggy hunched over in the dirt. He like looks over his shoulder and starts yelling at you in primordial.
While
Check
giving
out
him a look of Charlie
whatever it
Day
is.
trying to explain the crazy thing on the wall.
Right after he just tried to scam you into a pact, too.
No, I know what the pact is.
Yeah, he could read the entire thing.
Yeah, because he's fluent in Eldritch.
All right. So what? Would I make like a Arcana for it, or
Trying to figure
would I
out-
make-
Yeah.
History check. Yeah.
History check?
Yep, Craggy tells you it's a Jin's book, and he wants your help figuring out what the two of you know about Jinns.
So do we both make the roll?
Uh,
Let's see.
Yes, Aldebaran with advantage, and you with
Without.
base.
Yep.
What do we know about gin? It's a liquor.
And your rolls, your
Roll.
highest rolls, will be added together.
17.
And a 15.
Well,
Oh,
mine is
17
17
plus
with the
6,
bonus.
Okay. Plus, what's yours, Steven?
I don't have a history bonus, so mine's just 17.
34?
Oops, I didn't mean to click it. Did I just nat roll double 20? Fuck off.
God damn. there that goes, I guess.
Whoa.
Forever.
Damn, son.
Steven knows
is that?
exactly everything there is to know about gin.
It's like a 1 in
Apparently
200
so,
chance.
So,
Ah, yes.
Some shit.
you guys don't have, like, an absolutely comprehensive list of all of Jinn nature. But you guys are able to, like, reliably fill in each other's gaps. You would know more than the average person about Jinns. It's safe to assume that the book could be booby-trapped. It is possible that opening it and reading it could cause you a curse. But it is also possible for you to open the book with the proper passphrase and not be cursed. Generally, Jinn's secrets are protected.
So hopefully Carl knows the...
So we gonna have
Password
to have a
code.
sitting down and talking to with the Carl Nader over here.
Yeah.
You guys ask the questions. I can detect thoughts while you're asking the questions. And I don't think Carl's bright enough not to be thinking about the answer while he's trying to keep it in.
These doggies are hovering. I think they want something.
All right.
I was giving Sissy pictures.
Shall we finish out the rest? Or wake Carl's ass
Of
up, I should
what?
say. I guess we did already technically
yeah, so
do the rest.
back to the whole non-retcon. So now that that's figured out, Carl signs the book. Everything's cool. We're good to go. Now it's your book is filled,
Yep.
and now you guys can rest or choose to move on, or do whatever it is you want to do. Up to you.
Did we vote on if we're rolling out or trying to kill that hoe?
I don't think we'll be able to do it this session.
I mean, should we at
Yeah,
least make
there's
that
only
way
40
that way?
minutes.
We've got 40 minutes.
Make
And we
that
still
way
have to
that
get
way.
there.
We could do it next week, I guess, if we really want to. I mean, I don't mind. I'm kind of indifferent.
I mean, I can get us there. I took teleportation circle.
I also feel like Alec was willing to railroad us a little.
yeah, I mean, sure.
It's up to you guys.
I think
I'm in no particular persuasion one way or the other. There's still technically content to be done in this playthrough, but I just get this sense that you guys are this was good for like a first time around. We obviously clearly need to have discussions about how we want to move forward and how rules are to be interpreted. If we want it to be like stricter or more like or loose or so that we all understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've been playing this since what, October?
Yeah. Long.
November?
November, I do believe.
Yeah.
So
like, now that we also have Talespire, like,
there's a lot that we can do.
yeah, there's a lot that we can do. It's just up to you guys. I don't want you to be pushed one way or the other. I just wanted you to know that it is an option on the table.
Yeah.
I'm okay if you guys want to wrap this up. You aren't gonna hurt my feelings. I don't want you guys to be stuck in a situation where, like, some of these campaigns can be long, and if you get bored with them, I don't want you guys to get burned out because you're bored. It's like, if you guys just say something, it's not like I can't just whip up a one-shot or something and we can do something different for a couple of weeks and then come back or whatever. And we could do that with this.
Yeah.
Like, we don't necessarily have to steamroll this. We could just decide, okay, we're a little bit burned out on this, maybe let's do this other thing. Like, it's up to you.
I like the idea of doing the big bad fight right now. It feels more like true to our characters too, because there's not much investing us into the side quests.
Yeah.
Most of us, like, our big investment is into getting out of here,
yeah,
or killing Strahd, or
killing
something
Strahd.
at Strahd's like place.
Yeah. Killing Strahd seems to be like the answer to all the problems that people are even having, at least surface level. And
I feel like none of us really feel like we have any hope to find Tatiana anyway right now.
Yeah.
That would take a while, I feel like.
We could always revisit later on, like after we do another.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly, like, we could. I think, like
Tatiana.
you were saying, like, way back when we started this, like, this is a very confusing and, like, complex. It's a thick.
It is thick.
Like,
I
story.
think it also really relies
For a
on
first-
us all being good at, like, knowing
Combat, RP,
what to do,
everything.
what to say, and
Yeah.
what to do, and what to ask for, and what to look for. And
Like, if this was like our, like,
think it-
4th or 5th campaign, I think it would have been, like, a lot
lot more experience.
Yeah.
Like, you
But-
guys would have been like, oh, okay, like, let's talk to people, let's figure this out,
Yeah.
let's solve these puzzles, let's get invested.
Be more comfortable as well. I think.
Yeah,
the big
for the
thing is-
first campaign,
to
well,
be
technically
comfortable.
second, whatever. It was just like, okay, we have a clear defined guideline, and everybody was like, fuck Strahd, like,
Yeah.
fuck him. And then every corner that you guys turned, you were like, I just want to fucking kick his ass. And I'm like, but all this other stuff, and you're like, fuck that shit. I want to kick his ass.
It was very straightforward. I'm a simple man. Put a big bad guy in front of me, and I'm like, I want to kill that motherfucker.
And that's a conversation that we can have about the next campaign too. Like, there's something to be said about, like, taking a poll on, okay, how much
wanna
political stuff do
know?
you want to do? How much puzzle stuff do you want to do? How much
Yeah.
combat do you want? How simple
Like,
would
I
you
feel
like
like
it?
we really like the combat stuff, and a lot of us aren't great at, like, the
RP.
political stuff.
I think puzzles and combat are our niche here.
Yeah, we like those.
Yeah, I think we should
I
still
don't think
do some
like
RP
navigating the nuances of like the local politics is really hard.
Well, you guys do like RP, but it's like centralized
Low
around your
level.
party.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
not
it's like goopy
investigation,
shit.
piecing things
Mm.
together RP.
yeah, which is fine. And I can, like I said, when we go to set up the next campaign, whatever, I don't have to grab a pre-build. Like, I can just write something and write up a world, a reason for your being there, whatever, and then you guys can just, like, make characters and RP between each other and fuck around.
Yeah.
And clearly you guys like things like Carl, so I can just work
Yeah.
like goofy NPCs in that you guys can jive with.
I feel like it'd be nice to have like a first campaign that's just like where we all like meet, because I think that would make it easier for us to like introduce our characters and get to know each other right off the bat. Because I feel like we didn't do a lot of that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Because we all just were like on the road together.
Yeah. Very Skyrim, waking up in the wagon type shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're awake.
Oh,
Hey,
you're
you're
awake.
finally
You're
awake.
finally
Malaf
awake.
is just sitting there looking at you. You're finally awake.
Nah.
Bald head and all.
He like threw us all into a wagon together. This was just his like trial.
Yeah.
It's like, welcome,
Alright.
I am your guide.
Well, if we're doing that, let's do it.
Well, do we have enough? Do we? Because we've got 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can,
well, we can.
I mean, we took a 2-week break between that combat, and I don't think it's that big of a deal.
We can say we went to the castle to get a meal out, and things went a little awry.
What are the rules on teleportation
Because they
circle?
probably would. Let me read it because I got it up. As you cast the spell, you draw a 5-foot radius circle on the ground. Blah blah blah. Your location to whose sigil sequence? Yeah, basically. Oh, well, I guess you can decide this. Normally in D&D, there's
you
like
have to know a sigil sequence.
sequences, but like.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, this could be fun. Yeah,
A
no,
shimmering
this is
portal
fine.
opens within the circle you drew and remains open until your end of your next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna railroad you guys a bit.
Wait, what are
Carl-
we being railroaded into? Because I have something that can help us.
So, I'm just railroading you guys back to the Vistani camp, so I can
Okay.
give you another NPC.
Okay.
And then, before I do that, what do you have to help? Because I was gonna be like, oh, we could make a gamble. It wouldn't surprise me if Strahd had a teleportation sigil in his house.
Yeah, it says most major temples, guild halls, and other important places
I just
have
wanna
permanent
actually
teleportation
be
circles. It
able-
also says that I can choose 2 that once I get the spell, I can choose 2 that I already know.
Go ahead.
I have the
Steven?
Hero's Feast scroll, so I want to actually be able to use that.
Which one does
Because
that? What's that do again?
Ooh, Hero's Feast!
That's the one where I like can conjure a feast that gives us like benefits and bonuses and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can
resistance
definitely do that
to-
at the Vistani camp. So
'Cause
we'll.
if we're getting railroaded into like
Yeah.
kind of like fast tracking it, as long as it's within like the next 24 hours,
Yeah.
then
I
I just
reasonably
want to
we
be able
go.
to
We
use it.
Yeah, you don't even have to railroad us back to the Vistani camp. We're going back there anyway. I need my reward. I mean, not that I need it anyway.
Yeah,
like,
but the
that's-
railroad
we'd be going back
teleports.
there anyway to.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, it's less about that. I'm just gonna cut out the bullshit in between. So yes, essentially to railroad it, all of you are gonna travel back to the Vistani camp. You're gonna deliver the kid. Esmeralda's going to be there. We're gonna like fast forward cut this. Turns out the other brother, because I was gonna do this anyway, but we'll just shorten this up. The scummy brother is the one who gave the daughter to the werewolves.
I knew it.
Yep.
He was selling kids.
Yep,
God,
he-
he's always
God.
a trafficker.
Which is exactly why there was another Vistani child there. He's going to get killed. Esmeralda's going to come
Yes.
back, run the camp, in conjunction with the good brother. Now that Vistani are on your side, all of the Esmeralda people who were in the camp keeping it a secret are now no longer keeping it a secret. They oust the traitors. The Vistani are now on your side. They're going to arm up and go to war with you guys.
Oh.
They have 2 mages who can also teleport, and you're all basically going to roll a gamble on whether or not you can figure out the sigil sequence to Castle Ravenloft.
Oh jeez.
I'm gonna have everybody
okay,
roll a
can we roll-
D100,
Oh
Okay.
fuck.
and we're gonna see if the
This with
party
Arcana?
can break a number.
Oh wait, we can't
No,
roll
it's
in
not
the
a
game.
check.
Can't roll right
Yeah,
now.
it's not a
I'm
check.
now.
That's a 10 and another 10, right?
You
Uh,
need a.
My stuff says
Two
wait a
tens?
minute again.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't roll in.
roll
Yeah.
with people you're
yeah, I have to bring you guys all to the board. I'm setting up the Heroes Feast. Because I'm going to give you, like, an actual spread for this. Because you guys will... Because I like that idea. You guys will essentially have, like, your last hurrah
Yeah.
and eat a meal
A
together with
celebration
everybody.
for the kids.
our last
Eat.
meal together
You're not
potentially if we
starving
die.
anymore.
Y'all
Give
ain't
me
dying.
just a second while I set this up.
Potential last meal.
The D100 is 2 10s, right?
What's
It's a...
A 10 for the 10s and a 10 for the 1s.
There's a percentage die. You roll the 00 and then a 10. Does that make sense? So there's like the super light blue 00 die, and then there's the green 10-sided. you roll one of each of those. The 10-sided dictates.
The tens place.
No, the 10 dictates
The one place.
the 1 place. And the 00 dictates the 10 place. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
With regular die, it's 10
Correct.
10s, but yeah.
So, okay, let me figure this out really quick. Because I know there's a thing for it somewhere. Here it is, I found it.
Hi, Missy. Come here. Good girl. Hi. No. Hi, pretty.
Interesting.
Hey, Arabella's white again.
Oh, where'd you go? Not into the fucking woods, you don't. Get over here.
She's making a run for it.
Where are my people? Where did I put you guys?
Were we over by that one dude? Oh no.
I think I know what's happening. Because I made you guys unique, I think
You have to add
porting
us
you to
maps.
each map removes you from others.
Probably.
I think that's what's happening.
I wonder if you would have to add us in like the map creation to have us as like permanent.
No, I just have to make you non-uniques, which is infinitely more annoying than just populating you on each board out of the unique list. Okay, everybody should be here. Everybody have control of your characters?
Yes.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh, we should have made a rainbow. We could have made Roy G. Biz.
can I unsummon my steel defender?
Yeah.
I like
Okay, cool.
the smoke.
Thank you, Alec.
Mhm.
I got tired of it.
All right.
I'm tired of this,
I don't have
Grandpa.
a
Oh,
All right, we got 27 minutes to kill Strahd.
And it's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay if I just place you guys there. It's not like we couldn't do it on the next one.
yeah.
That's fair.
I feel like that would be fine.
Because then that gives me, 2 weeks to get the next session together.
Battle set up.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
Well-
and like over the next 2 weeks, that gives you guys time to make new characters or like reiterate these characters in a different format, you know, whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Like, I feel like this Hero's Feast and like closing up and getting there is probably gonna take 20 minutes anyway. Oh, sweet girl.
Okay, so yeah. Heroic Feast is used, Steven. That's obviously what this big ass table is. I hope you appreciate. I slapped that together pretty quick. Some of these cups are floating for some reason.
A pumpkin! And a corn. I like the floating liquor bottle.
It's my favorite.
Is it floating still?
It
Well,
wasn't
for a second
before
I thought
for
it was
me.
on the pig's butt, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that one is definitely still floating.
That's the one you see after you've had a little one too many.
What is
Yikes.
what is this pug?
Pug?
Pack pug?
Where?
There's a pack pug.
Where?
Oh yeah, the pug. Yeah.
Kind of looks like the. Did any of you guys ever see Pocahontas?
Yes.
I wanted to
Kind
recruit
of
that
looks like
pug
the
like
pug
2
from
sessions ago.
Pocahontas with
Yes.
the ruff.
Earthy.
I just want you to know there is going to be some bullshit when you go to fight Strahd.
Of
Yep.
course.
Some
It's
bullshit?
only there specifically for Steven's thing.
Okay.
So don't worry too much about it. I'm gonna make Strahd do something that he's not allowed to do.
Some
It's
bullshit.
gonna be absurd. There's nothing you can do about it,
Uh-oh.
Some bullshit.
but it has to happen because Steven
Protection
took a
against
lot
evil
of
and
time
good.
to write this in.
Do us a favor and just tell us cutscene started so we know that there is
Yeah.
nothing we can do.
It won't be till next session, and Steven will be aware of it. I'll send him a
Steven,
message.
if you're gonna die during this, I'm gonna need you to fix me first.
You know, that'd be a
Oh,
funny.
that's something we didn't do
yeah,
either.
That'd be a funny miscalculation for the teleportation circle too.
Oh, going there instead?
Yeah.
Or
me and her get sent there instead, and
that's not
then
bad.
then we go, kind of thing. But we might not make it though.
It's like that's like a
What if we don't
Kakashi
make
brings
it?
Sasuke
'Cause
to the
you said you
tuning
were gonna
exam.
make us roll through that scenario. To an extent.
Hey, but that's a protection from a failure, so I could still do that.
Steven
Okay.
and Morgan show up last minute
So,
to
yeah.
save our lives.
All of that fast tracking aside, Esmeralda's here. Bad brother dead, good brother and Esmeralda now in charge. You guys are in a camp full of nothing but allies, hence the music change. You guys are enjoying your heroic feast and have detailed the plan to your allies. They have a couple of wizards amongst their ranks who are obviously going to be able to cast their own teleportation circles to follow you. The question being, how to figure out the code and what's going to happen about that code.
Since Malath was the greatest detective that ever lived, I think
Yeah?
I might remember.
So,
Well, anyone but Allure, really.
real quick, what are the buffs from
Barbarian
Heroic Feast?
Sherlock.
Oh yeah,
They're good.
Alright.
They're
So
good.
heroic feast.
Give good stuff.
I'll write these down.
You can get 6 of the NPCs as well, Alec. To also have these buffs.
Okay.
Because it's 12 people total.
You just did a lot as a
But
druid.
there's only
and
6 of us. So we might
That's a good point. I'll posit that to the group. Do you want this end combat to be quick and dirty? Just you guys versus the BBEG? Or do you want it to be like a war? Because originally, when we were playing throughout this campaign, I had this whole idea in mind where I was going to have you guys, like, gather allies. This obviously fell apart very quickly because you guys refused to RP. But
I feel like
my initial idea...
new adventuring team
We
to
got-
gather allies is a high bar.
I mean, we got Carl, the vampire
Oh,
slayer
yeah,
from
Carl?
Pucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carl.
that's
And
true.
Esmeralda.
I think Carl
I
should
feel
you
like
after everything
Okay.
that happened this
We
session.
didn't do as bad as you think, because we did have
It's not that
Carl,
you didn't do as
we did
bad.
have Esmeralda,
I'm
we
not
had
saying you
Hero
failed
to an
totally.
extent.
I was just expecting, like, I was expecting you guys to still go through the motions, get Esmeralda, get the Vistani on your side naturally, instead of this whole railroad thing. Get the werewolves together, ally them with these guys, get the town of Kretsk, the survivors. Well, we didn't wrap that up. Anna found her husband. They're fine, whatever. Kretsk will live, they're rebuilding the
We
town.
just would have had to have the time to do all that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like also that
The
this
motivation, because like that was a
you
lot of
just literally said,
politicking, and
like,
Morgan
the
was
next
not here for that.
yeah, like the next 7
That
sessions
yeah.
could have been literally each one
All
of
of
those.
this.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why burnout is a thing. But like you guys didn't really like show the interest in that, which is why I'm like saying this. So
There's so much.
I originally was like, oh,
a lot.
I'll do a whole war. And I was gonna build like a battle map with like werewolves and vampires, like a whole ass army. And just do like you and your guys' party with like an additional 4 people, like the captains from each faction basically, against like his lieutenants and captains. And I was gonna kill off certain people and then have you guys move forward and fight the BBEG all while this like war is taking place. A real battle for Hogwarts type shit is what I originally had in mind.
I feel like we would have had to have like deeper stakes in the area for that.
Yeah.
Or all of us would have had to make like lawful good or like some sort of good aligned characters.
Yeah, because Malif.
Because a lot of us were just like, well, I think at least 3 of us are not.
I feel like this entire party's just way too selfish for any of that.
Yeah, like we're here for very selfish
Hey.
purposes.
Not me.
So,
I know.
Yeah, Malak's the only one
Yeah,
that probably would have gone
craggy.
along with that.
do you want it streamlined or do you want minions in play?
I think
Carl
Carl
is an
whom fucks
option,
is the
Carl.
only one we need.
Other than that, maybe if you feel like you put a lot of effort into an NPC like Esmeralda or something.
Nah, she's written.
Or
Okay.
Kirill.
Kirill's
Yeah,
written.
or
More.
Kirill's written. Kirill and
And
Esmeralda are written. Carl is my own. You guys liked that NPC because he was kicking ass in the fight, and I
so
just
liked
decided
him.
to
Yeah,
keep him going.
still.
Carl better show up as like
Okay.
a level 20 adventurer in the next campaign.
So-
and Carl's a big bad, like way late, like a year.
I
later,
turned him
like,
into
we
an
forget
evil
about
dictator.
Carl, and he comes back as like just
A
a
traumatized ex
Yeah,
packed with a
just-
djinn, abandoned by all of his friends.
Just
like, he
cursed and
escaped
totally evil
Barovia,
now.
and he's just
Oh
yeah.
no.
He just sees everything as evil, so he just becomes the bad guy that he's
If
been
we
trying
all
to fight the whole
die,
time.
that's a very plausible thing that might happen.
Maybe I have him
He's been
stab you all in the back.
disenfranchised for life.
No.
No,
Okay.
not Carl.
Okay, cool. So we got that figured out. So Carl will get the buff. What does Heroic Feast do?
So we get cured of all diseases and poisons.
Okay.
However, we also become immune to poison and being frightened for the next
Oh.
24 hours.
Okay.
All wisdom saving throws are with
Hold on.
advantage.
Immune to poison and what?
Immune to poison and frightened.
condition.
All wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Okay. Wisdom saving throws get advantage. What else?
And hit point maximum is increased by 2d10.
Okay, everybody roll your 2d10. I have to upscale Carl.
Oh, Carl.
Or
He's
he's
been,
going
he's,
to be
he's been
worthless.
improved by his recent experiences.
So we do 2 of the.
His learning curve
Is it
just
temporary,
took a sharp
technically?
upward
No,
angle.
it is base
It is a
hit point
permanent
maximum.
increase.
Oh, forever?
No.
24 hours. It
hours.
falls off.
For 24 hours, but it's off of your base, so it doesn't count as temp hit points.
I see.
Meaning it wouldn't go away if you long rested within those 24 hours.
Right.
I see.
Which is the trick to
How do I delete
So.
For the sake of putting it on D&D Beyond, I'm gonna put temp HP.
Did you roll, Steven?
Who has the highest HP in your group? Craggy?
Probably Craggy.
Craggy.
93. I gotta put him somewhere between Malath and Craggy.
He's a
Yikes.
fighter.
Yikes.
Do we all individually roll that 2 then?
Yes.
Okay.
What do we want Carl to be?
What do you mean?
What class is Carl?
He's a fighter.
Oh,
He's a
fighter.
fighter.
Okay.
So probably like a sword and shield or a dual wielding. Yeah.
Based on his armor and shit, he's
Sword
a
and
sword and
shield.
board.
Yeah.
Nah, bro's got a flail.
Sword and board is
Man's a
the
crusader through
word,
and
but
shield.
one-handed weapon
and
is
shield.
intermittent.
Okay. He's gonna get 2 actions since he's a fighter.
He needs at least 17 AC.
Oh, he just got adamantite armor. Bro's gonna have a 20.
Okay.
He's going to need it.
Nice.
Kidding me? He's going to need it, 20.
Yeah, I'm
tank,
scaling him for
but-
balance, but yes, he is going to
He's
have a very
giving us
high
Carl
AC.
because we do not have a tank.
What do you mean?
Craggy's pretty tanky.
I'm
Craggy's
tank.
Hey, Malath's got a 19 AC. What's Craggy got? Also
18.
19? 18? Yeah, you guys are pretty tanky.
Brendan, when's the last time you went into combat like that?
What are you talking about? I'm always on the front line. Every single fight. Yes, I am.
Yeah,
We're
but
on
he's
the
always
front
missing
line
them
that
swipes,
entire time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm always
missing them
missing those.
swipes.
I'm always missing my hits. What are you
That's
talking
why we forget. That's why we forget.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He just,
I
you know,
swing-
kind of taking up space, that's all.
I swing and I miss. I swing and I miss. Hey,
Also,
you know,
just-
Sun wasn't even on the ground last fight.
I don't
let
need to
alone
be-
the front line.
I don't need to be toes on the ground. I was 10 toes down while
Up in the
floating.
air?
Yeah, in the air.
10 toes in the air.
Yeah, 10 toes in the air.
That's where the front line is.
Yeah. I was swinging on werewolves. I don't even got a silver weapon. I think that's ballsy.
Steven,
He was
Yeah.
just going
what
for
was
it.
that reaction? It was a feat. What was that feat that allowed reactions of shield on allies within distance? Defender?
You know, that's a good question.
Oh, not Sentinel.
It is Sentinel.
it?
It's Sentinel.
Yeah. Mhm.
Carl's gonna have Sentinel.
Sentinel's good.
He's gonna be a support.
I
Support
also
fighter.
took a meta magic option that is careful spells, so I can select people to not be affected by my area of effect spells.
Oh, nice. Hey, Steven, where's that at?
I don't know, cause I feel like it's more in Aldebaran's character to have that than Morgan even.
Mr.
No, it's
Mr.
not.
Fireball?
Not
No,
Sun-
it's not. Yeah.
No, the one he's talking about isn't Sun.
Oh.
I
That
don't
you can
remember.
attack when your allies are attacked.
There. His stat block is set.
Nice.
Silvered flail.
No, it is-
Who has the hardest hitting melee weapon?
Probably Bren.
Craggy?
Or no, Craggy.
Oh,
your
1d10
sword.
plus 4
Yeah.
for a halberd though. So that's it would probably be a 1d8 for a one-hander.
Mine is a 1d8 as
I mean, you
well,
can
or a
look at
1d10.
Let me just see what the manage in there.
But
Yeah,
I'm
1d10
not
is only for
two-handed.
when you're two-handing. Yeah.
Yeah, Steven, Sentinel is immediately after a creature within 5 feet of you either takes a disengage action or hits a target other than you with an attack, you can take an opportunity attack against that creature.
Okay. His stat block is set.
You can give him a flail plus 2.
I'm just giving him a silvered flail and calling it 1d8 plus 5.
Okay, that's fair.
20 strike.
Oh, we should
Yeah, I
give him
probably
9
should figure
lives.
out.
Oh. Steven, were you talking about Warcaster?
No, it's something. Though I thought the one that he was referencing was if someone else gets attacked, you can basically come to their defense, not
That is
attack
Sentinel.
with them.
No, that's Sentinel.
Sentinel is when they attack, isn't it? Not get attacked.
No, when
Attacking
they get
versus
attacked.
Get attacked. That's what I.
Yeah, when they get attacked. When
Sentinel
a
is
creature
correct.
within 5 feet of you takes the disengage action or hits a target other than you with an attack. Which means it's talking about an enemy. If they either disengage or hit someone else near you with an attack, you get an opportunity to attack against them.
Okay, yeah.
Carl is going to have a +2 to strength, +2 to Dex, +4 to Con, 0 to Wisdom and Int, and a +4 to Charisma.
Because he fucks.
Because he
That's
fucks.
true.
And because he's survived harrowing experiences, which is why he has the +4 to Con, and then other than that, he's got pretty standard stats. Cool. 80 HP total. Do you guys want control of him, or do I have control of him?
You do.
You.
Okay.
You having control of the window.
Oh wait, is that 80 with the buff as well?
Yes, with
right
the
now?
buff.
Okay. We can get that higher. Twilight Domain!
Circle.
Alright. Time to gamble.
All right.
Oh,
Everybody roll your D100s.
Gambling.
So,
Target goal.
D1 or D00
and a D10.
D10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Target goal.
The 0
How many of
is
you
the
are there?
10s.
6? If you can break 250,
I got. I
Fuck.
don't know what I got.
you
Wait,
go
8.
there.
That's
Oh,
a
it's fine.
wait, I'm sorry, what are we?
The
mean,
high
it's-
ass.
We are so fucked.
That's out of 600 possible.
160.
What,
and you
how
see
how many are we
rolling?
rolling?
Yeah, Carl has to roll.
Well, you gotta roll that and the
Am
gray
I
one next to
allowed
it.
use an inspiration point to re-roll
Wait, what?
mine?
You gotta roll that green one and the one next to it.
Wait,
The
I
0,
thought
0,
that's-
and the 10.
I
Just
did.
one of each?
No, you only rolled
These
the.
are-
Oh, did you roll them individually?
She rolled them individually.
I see.
I have.
Yeah,
I
she
got
got
a 20 and a
29.
9.
Yeah, these are the worst rolls I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is
73.
Wait, can I re-roll mine with an inspiration point?
Sure. No, save your inspiration. It's okay.
Oh.
You guys have protection from failure anyway because of the whole needing to cure you thing.
I rolled a 73.
I rolled a 6.
You rolled 6?
Yes, that's why I wanted to roll it.
No, no.
Oh,
6 out of
no.
100.
I'm out here rolling 84. She rolled a 6.
I mean,
Okay,
together
Joe,
we make 90.
Joe.
That's good, right?
it's okay. I got 16,
200.
so it's fine. It's
Didn't he say
fine.
250 that we need?
Steven, how did you roll? You rolled twice.
Didn't you say roll a 10 and a 00?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I see. Your first one was a mistake. Oh, a bunch of you fucked it all up.
Wait,
Yeah.
I definitely did.
mean,
I
Oh no, those are D10s
unfortunately-
for something else, aren't they?
Yeah, those are for the heroic feast. Probably.
Yeah,
right?
also-
Yeah,
I
those
see,
are
I see, I
2d10
see. That makes so
health.
much more.
It starts with
sense.
the. Is that Mena's?
Yeah, Mena's
20.
6. I was gonna say
then
I
she
have
rolled
way
a
more
9.
than fucking 6 rolls here.
So she got 29. I got 6.
Oh, we might be cutting it close actually to
Let's
250.
talk about it.
I think we are cutting it close.
We have 157 between me and Malab, and then the rest of you.
257.
Wow.
257. Hey, we
wait.
succeeded.
257.
Yama would have still made it without my entire roll.
So it's party choice. Do we go through with the story, regardless, between you two, or what?
Or me and Morgan, you said?
Wait, I
Yeah.
thought it was a gamble between one or the other.
No, it's a gamble whether
It
I can
is,
figure
but-
out how to make us teleport into the
Strahd's castle.
Strahd's castle is what we were
I see.
rolling.
She
On
figured it out.
failure, you guys were just going to get immediately teleported to this
Yeah.
ritual site.
Because technically I'm supposed to know the sigil before I draw it.
But she's essentially arcane hacking the weave to come up with the
Guessing.
correct passcode to get into Strahd's castle, basically. Which you guys
Clearly
succeeded.
My 6 is a good
So,
premonition here.
if we succeeded, we should take it, right?
Yes.
But he's
I
asking
think
if
so.
we
I'm-
want to continue with him curing me.
Oh.
Because there is a
I mean,
story
he can-
piece there.
He can, yeah, he can
Oh,
DM that
yeah, it's on you guys.
into our
I'm
teleportation.
so scared I'm gonna lose all of my magic.
Yeah, I mean,
we
you
don't
can
know what's
DM it
gonna
in.
happen.
But
Yeah,
I
They can still go
feel
there,
like-
but we are kind of like in a time limbo.
Well, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
you guys have succeeded. So your party's going to get sent to Castle Ravenloft, and to them, they're going to show up without you two. Only like 30 seconds are going to pass for them For you,
Yeah.
you guys are going to be trapped in like a time limbo while you do this ritual, and then you'll blink there.
Yeah,
I
think
feel
that's
like
cool.
Morrigan would rather do it before, just in case Aldebaran blows himself up or some self-noble shit, and she's stuck like this, going
gonna be
insane.
fun.
And
I feel like
I
that
got
sounds more
I got
like
some
player
turning into an
knowledge.
abomination.
Oh yeah, I got some good stuff coming up here for this final fight.
Yeah, that definitely sounds
It's
like some
gonna
player
be-
info.
It's gonna be nice.
Okay, so everybody's going to get teleported. We'll have to do that whole ritual thing. We're gonna have to do it Theater of Mind
Yeah.
because
I
of the split
I
builds.
have the site, but
I would. Do you
That's
have
up
the
to you.
link?
I just have to do everything on Talespire, like pull it up for you so you can take a look at it.
Yeah, just send me the You should just be able to send me the board code.
Okay. I
And
just
I
don't know
can
how
just
to
throw-
do
I
any of
can
that, so we'll have to just go through it sometime. We can figure it out. It's fine. Like I said, I already
no,
have
it's
set
a
up and
copy.
ready.
It's a copy ID thing.
Okay.
So if you have it pulled up on your Talespire, under the campaign boards section,
Oh, okay.
at the very bottom of the list, it says Add Board Copy. There should be a way for you to yank.
Mine doesn't have that.
Well, you probably have to be doing it on your own terms. I'm telling you this for when you go to send it to me.
Oh, yeah.
You'll go into yours, grab a copy. You see at the top, there's campaign boards. There's like 3 icons: campaign, publish copy, recently deleted. If you go to publish copy, you'll click the publish copy button. You'll get a copy code. Send that to me, and then I can just yank it.
Would you like
And on the next session,
Maybe.
it'll be like a loaded map.
Okay.
Actually, can you open? Never mind, I got
We'll have to go through the specifics of what that entails then.
You can't have it.
Hey, I rolled again. I rolled a 98. Look at me go.
Let's see. Oh, I can't roll.
Oh, we're waiting on GM.
I'm gonna roll it on D&D Beyond.
Roll that D100.
If I do the D100 on D&D Beyond, does it do all of the numbers? Oh yeah, it does. Alright, 33, that's kind of still bad, but not nearly as bad.
Roll again. You might hit my original.
Let me get... Let's see. Get my, all my shitty rolls out now. Okay, that was
Hey,
above
there you
half.
go.
Above half now.
Wow, that is incredibly convenient. That was very clearly made to happen, whether we knew it or not. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
What you talking about, Willis?
I'll show you. Since this is where we're going to stop the session.
Oh god. We're in the Undercroft.
Or is this the sigil?
This wasn't planned. This just existed already in the map, and I was like, oh, that looks like a good place to put them. And then I started placing your guys' characters, and I was like, wow, there is just enough characters across the
Perfect
board to
amount.
fulfill every point on this pentagram. That's crazy.
Plus little skelly bones over there.
Mm.
That's
Oh,
Aldebaran. He left his other form here.
Yep, yeah. Oh, daddy over there.
Okay. Welcome to the dungeons and the catacombs of Castle Ravenloft. Oh. Give me one moment.
What the ever-loving fuck is that room?
The bone room?
That's where...
Duh. That's where Aldebaran
My
got his
home.
body.
That's Bone Daddy's fun room.
That's
Oh,
Bone Daddy's
man.
lair.
I just have to
Me
see
there.
There's even a bed
Start playing.
next door.
how they have this set up.
Good God.
Okay, this must be the hallway.
So, Emil's Oh my gosh, it goes further down, guys.
No metagaming! Stop looking at the map!
Too late.
Yeah, I said that as Morgan.
Morgan, how do you know?
Okay,
all
that
this?
must be the torture chamber.
I'm omnipotent, obviously.
How do
That's a
I-
very interesting rendition, but that's all I could wonder what that is.
Cranberry sauce.
Tunnel.
Ooh, a maze. Oh.
Morgan
Just
goes right
cells,
here,
never mind.
and then we sacrifice her, right?
To Bone Daddy.
Right there.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Yeah.
This makes sense. Okay.
I'll be sacrificed to Bone Daddy, don't you worry.
I'm scared.
So yes, you guys
Concerns.
have landed yourselves in the undercroft of. Is my mouse not working?
Oops. Oh.
That's not good. I think my middle mouse button just took a shit on me.
Oh.
We just got that mouse not too long ago.
How do I teleport again? Shift click.
shift click.
Shift.
Shift click the character and then click.
your character.
There
Is
we go.
there? Does anybody know if there's a keybind to rotate your camera up or down?
There is. I have it locked to different buttons, so yeah.
Damn it.
I just use the tile thing, generally.
The tile.
Keybinds. Can I
Use the
change
tile
the
thing?
keybinds?
What do you mean by that, Eric?
It says control.
The
He means
slider.
right here, the green slider.
Oh, how you can
Holy
use that to change your
shit.
I think it's in view.
field of view.
Oh, that's your. Okay, that's.
Vertical
like,
camera, page up, page down.
Oh, so your middle mouse
No.
button is just holy.
That's the same as control.
Yeah.
Right click. The page up, page down. Which is what it
Oh,
does when you
I
double-
see.
when you
Yeah,
double
I
right
need to
click.
know what the keybind is for. I don't see it.
Wait, did it? I thought you found it.
I don't
Didn't
think
you?
there is one. I think it is set.
Are you using your basilisk, Alec? How did it already break?
Vertical.
The middle
Vertical
mouse
camera
button
movement,
breaks
wasn't it?
constantly on my mice. I don't know why.
Do you use it often? I never use it.
I don't feel like I use it that often, but apparently I have used it up on 3 different mice now.
Well, I guess you
Does that
can't
mean
send
I'm
more
gonna
buy
guilds
you
in
another
Marvel
one
Rivals
tomorrow?
anymore.
Is it?
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way
Unless I'm just broken. Maybe I'm just broken. Let me switch boards. And then back again.
It wasn't vertical camera movement.
No, it was not vertical camera movement.
What about sample grid height? I know that's in building controls, but
Wow, this is a terrible time for this to break.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus.
Right at the end.
to.
Yeah, right at the fucking end.
It's already 10, so
yeah.
we weren't getting.
And right now.
Well, we got a teaser.
We got a Tuesday?
A teaser?
Oh.
It just
There's
sucks that
always
it broke
Tuesday.
like this.
Eh.
I just don't know how to,
Move your.
Everyone else.
You
is gonna
can't
get
just drag it?
a movie mode next week.
No, there's no, I can't move my mouse like this.
Like the camera, you mean?
Yeah, like I can pan left and right,
Yeah,
With
but
Q
you
and-
can't-
the
like
middle
Q and
mouse
E.
button, it rotates around.
and I can like
Yeah,
move around
yeah.
with WASD, but I can't like pitch my camera up or down
No.
without
Yeah.
the middle mouse button, and there's no keybind.
Is it the mouse that's broken?
Yeah, probably.
Do you want? I have an extra razor mouse.
She does have a death adder. I mean, obviously.
I
it's
mean,
not gonna help
that's
tonight.
fine. Well, yeah, it's not gonna help tonight, but that's fine to get me through for now.
Yeah.
I really don't want to have to buy another mouse just because my fucking middle mouse button stopped fucking working.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Maybe
stupid.
maybe it's all that pinging in Marvel Rivals for heals. I need healing.
Maybe.
Well,
Set that keybind something else.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys pop up and you are in a very dark and dank, wet basement.
Hey, yo.
There are cobwebs everywhere,
Phone down.
riddled and destroyed, half-soaked barrels and stools, garbage strewn about, bones of different species everywhere. When your original party first arrives, the majority of you realize that Morrigan and Aldebaran are nowhere to be found, and you stand at each point of a perfect teleportation pentagram.
I should have been an artist. Craggy, do you feel more at home now?
oh, this looks like shit.
So yes.
I'm gonna look over to Craggy. Small one, where are we? What'd you do?
Craig is gonna look around.
Welcome
Shrug.
to my crib.
A shrug?
Is Carl whom fucks here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's directly across
Carl
from the
whom
living
fucks
armor.
For sure is here. He's got a shield, a crusader
He's
helmet,
ready to
and
go.
everything.
Carl whom fucks is here, and he looks ready to fuck.
He is ready
Things
to-
up.
Shut up.
His his normal scared, like, overarching facade that he normally wears is gone. Standing before you is a very clearly battle-hardened warrior. You have never quite seen
Super
Carl
Saiyan
look like
Carl's
this.
a vampire slayer who fucks.
You just caught him at a bad time last night.
The last time you saw Carl look serious is when you guys were fighting the vampires. This is that same thing dialed to 10.
I feel like Carl has multiple personality disorder.
He is pissed.
Like from childhood trauma, and this is like his battle persona.
Living in Barovia.
I actually have to
Hero
make another
persona.
note. We'll dive more into that Jin thing for the next session.
They can talk to Carl about that while we do our thing.
Yeah. Guys, have a therapy session with Carl about his abusive childhood and multiple.
No, we're talking about the gin. That's all we want to know.
No, yeah, that too.
There you go. You guys are free.
Well, it's been a great session. We'll catch y'all on Tuesday with some more Baldur's Gate, probably. Deuces.